So we've all asked the question, why did I do that? So dumb. I can look back now and clearly see that that was the wrong decision to make. The truth, far too often, if we'd be honest with ourselves, is that we didn't evaluate the situation properly. And a lot of times we're just not that good at evaluating. We don't look at it and say, is this good or bad? Is it wise or foolish? Is it right or wrong? Is it valuable or worthless? And wisdom, in one sense, is the ability to evaluate things properly. It's the ability to look at things and go, okay, I know what is good and what is not good in this situation. Um, you see it even in Proverbs where it says that the wise person can look ahead and see danger and hide themselves. They look and they see what's coming is not good. They see it's worthless. They see it's wrong and they get away from it. But I'm thinking mostly of 1 Corinthians chapter 2, 14 through 16, where it says a person without the Spirit of God can't evaluate things spiritually. But the person with the Spirit of God can. And he evaluates everything. It says that he appraises everything. And that word is like a diamond. It's looking at it and assessing the value of the thing and understanding what it is that makes it valuable, that makes it good, that makes it right. These are the kind of qualities that we need to develop in our own mind, because a wise mind has to ask some really tough questions. And I think a lot of times we avoid the tough questions. We avoid the question of, is this going to be good for my relationship with God? Is this going to be good for my marriage to say this, to do this? Is this a good way to walk down this road? And I think a lot of times we just make excuses and we say, oh, I'm sure it's going to be fine. What could go wrong? Nothing's going to go bad. But we fail to really assess the situation properly. We fail to assess ourselves properly. And instead of going down the right path, we take a wrong turn. And then we end up asking that question, why did I do that? That was so dumb. So for us, if we're going to be good at appraising things, if we're going to be good at it in the way that 1 Corinthians chapter 2 mentions, because it actually says we're able to do this because we have the mind of Christ. And if we're going to be able to do that, we have to filter everything through Christ. We have to, as 2 Corinthians says, take every thought captive to the obedience of Christ. And then we can be good at evaluating ourselves, our spiritual lives, our marriages, our parenting, our jobs, and our lives. Only then are we able to be good at those things. So a wise mind is a mind that evaluates, that looks and appraises and looks at all the different facets and all the different ways that you can look at a situation to gain the understanding needed, the insight needed in order to make the best decisions possible.